Good morning and happy Thursday. So it's Halloween. Happy Halloween. Somehow we made it to the end of October already. This has just been a little bit crazy. So let's get some cards about our past. One more. Let's get one more on past energy. And let's get current energy. And future energy. You are getting ready to do something here. You're preparing for something. I'm definitely getting a sense of kind of building up your confidence for something. It's just the sense that I'm getting. So we'll see what comes out. So let's see. Let's look at the bottom of the deck here. So we do have the Seven of Pentacles. Let me see if I can get that nice and close here. So the Seven of Pentacles is about investing. What I'm getting is that you're investing in your future right now. There's something here. I just keep getting the sense of almost stepping outside your comfort zone or just gearing up to step outside your comfort zone. There's something here that you know that you want to do, and you know that now is really the time to seize this opportunity because you don't know if it's going to be presented again. And that's what this investment feels connected to. Let me go through and see what the cards tell us here. So looking at the past, I'm getting Justice, Libra energy. I'm getting the Five of Cups, so that's a change in circumstances, with the Star, which is a healing card. It's also about going after your goals, your dreams, your wishes. This is it. So there's something here in the past. Your perspective on something changed. It created an inner balance, and it started doing something where it impacted the world around you. So in your daily life, things started to maybe click into place, or there wasn't so much resistance to going after something here. What this really sparked was this period of healing. Whether you recognize it as that or not, there is this healing that's been taking place inside of you. It has a lot to do with the goals and the dreams that you have for yourself and going after them. In order to really achieve them, you have to do this inner healing, and the universe knew that needed to take place. So it actually presented you with some sort of circumstance or situation where it triggered that within you. You aren't going to heal on your own unless you had to go through something. And so there was something here in the past that you had to go through, and you had to really kind of come out of the valley on this one and really dig deep, find your own equilibrium. This is something that you needed to do on your own, and it shifted your perspective on everything. This here feels a lot like an awakening. There's some sort of evolution here connected to that awakening in the past. So you're in it now, and this was triggered in the past. What I'm getting with the current energy here is the Nine of Wands, Page of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. So the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. It's that wounded healer, healing type of energy where you might be keeping people at arm's length. You're not ready to open up. Not in that state, you're not, but what you're trying to do is get yourself out of that state. This is also the Seven of Pentacles energy. You're really doing the work on yourself. And so while you're working on yourself, you're really keeping people at arm's length. The Page of Cups indicates to me that you're about to, I'm getting some sort of proposal. So this could be like a proposal as far as, it doesn't have to be like a marriage proposal. I'm definitely not getting that energy. It's more along the lines of an apology, or something really about putting yourself out there, making yourself open and vulnerable in some situation here, something where you didn't think you would ever do this. And now you're at this place of doing it. With the Eight of Wands, this does indicate a movement forward. It's also about a communication. So with the Page of Cups and the Eight of Wands, you might be opening up and starting to drop your guard when it comes to the people around you, the people that love you, whatever your situation is, wherever you feel like it's safe to do that, that's where you're going to start opening up. And it does feel like that. It feels like it's going to start with somebody here, somebody around you that you feel comfortable doing this with. And then it's almost like it balloons. It will just start to spread into other areas of your life because it's going to help you with confidence. There's something about that. So I'm going to keep going. When I look at the future energy here, I'm getting the Nine of Cups, which is very similar to that Star energy. It's about going after your goals, your dreams, with the Page of Pentacles. So you're learning a lot. You might be having a lot of really fruitful conversations with other people where you're just kind of taking in all this information. You're starting to see things differently. You're starting to absorb information differently. And with the Three of Wands, it's a need to be patient here. So whatever's unfolding, it's just not going to happen as quickly as you maybe want it to happen. It's more because there's a lot that you need to learn. There's a lot of information that you need to absorb before you can kind of keep going here. So I'm going to get some additional details. So let's start with Justice. Five of Cups. Okay. With the Justice card, I'm getting the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups is out here twice. We have the Star out here. So I love where all this energy is coming from, because what's motivating you right now is going after things that are really going to emotionally fulfill you. It's not about chasing the almighty dollar or anything like that. This is about going after your goals that really speak to you on a spiritual, emotional level, something where you can feel good about whatever it is that you're doing at the end of the day. And that here is where you find your inner balance. This is showing up in the past energy. So it was more about, let me get clear on exactly what I want. And a lot of times that comes from crossing off the things that don't work for us. If you think of it from that perspective, you try all these different things, not everything's going to work. But what it helps you get clear on is, okay, well, those things don't work for me. And so I don't want that again. And it starts narrowing down exactly what you want. That's where you found this inner balance. With the Five of Cups, I'm getting the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is very much being up in your head. It's a self-imposed prison of the mind, but not in a really negative way here. This is a lot of really thinking things through, analyzing a situation. So when it came to getting clear on exactly what you wanted, finding that inner balance, it's all connected. Shifting your perspective on things really had you thinking about things differently, not just feeling things differently. And when I look at the Star, I'm getting the Ten of Pentacles, clarifying it. So healing energy that is really meant to set you up for long-term success here with that Ten of Pentacles. So love to see this, because it does indicate that you're moving in the right direction. The steps that you're taking are the right steps for you. So let's keep going. With the Nine of Wands, I'm getting the Ten of Wands. Okay, that makes sense. Page of Cups, King of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. Eight of Cups. You're definitely perfecting some sort of skill right now. There's something that's taking place within you. You're hitting this point of really incorporating that lesson that you learned from the past into your present and even future decisions. And so when I look at that Nine of Wands energy, that wounded warrior, really keeping people at arm's length, the Nine of Wands clarified by the Ten of Wands indicates that you are working through something here. You're putting in the effort that you need to. The Ten of Wands is a very heavy, burdensome type of energy, but it's also closing out a chapter here. So you're closing out some sort of cycle where you took on a lot of responsibilities. This does tell me that as you work through them, that's when you start to let your guard down. That's when you start to open up to other people around you. With the Page of Cups, I'm getting the King of Swords. The King of Swords is full of clarity. So male or female, it's just the energy of the card. But I like this combination because this indicates that you're opening up about your feelings. You're very clear. You're also coming at it from a very mature perspective. You're not coming across as a knight. You're coming across as a king. And so you've given this a lot of thought. You know your clear path forward here. I like that because in recent readings, I've been getting a lot of indecision. This indicates that you know exactly where you're going. You're getting that clarity that you need. With the Eight of Wands, I'm getting the Eight of Cups. You are leaving something here behind. You are closing out that cycle, some sort of chapter here. But the Eight of Cups is going towards the Nine of Cups. So that's exactly what you're doing. Lots of communication around leaving the past behind, moving on something from the past, putting the wound behind you, really working through that energy. It feels like this is what you're getting ready to open up about. You might be in the early stages of starting to communicate this to another person, might be more of like little nuggets of information. And then as you kind of feel comfortable, you're going to start opening up more and more. So with the Nine of Cups, I'm getting the Hierophant. Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. Ten of Cups. Whatever it is that you're going after. So for some of you, this would be focusing here on a romantic relationship. I mean, we do have the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Hierophant, we have the Ten of Cups. There's a lot of things showing up that could indicate that is your path forward, but that's not going to be true for everybody. So when I look at the future energy and I'm getting the Nine of Cups with the Hierophant is a very spiritual being. This is really connecting that couple that is getting married to the divine. And so this here tells me that whatever it is that you're aligning with, whatever your goals, your dreams are, there is a spiritual connection. The time does feel like it had to be now. You had to go through something in order to get to here. You were never going to go through this evolution or awakening without the experiences that you had. And so this indicates to me that when it comes to your goals and your dreams here, you're being protected, you're being guided towards these. You're really, you might even be working with some sort of spiritual teacher here in the near future energy. This is really going to help you figure out exactly what it is that you need to do. So there's something about this energy that feels just very strong, very protected. With the Page of Pentacles, I'm getting the Four of Pentacles. So that Page of Pentacles, learning a lot of information, maybe having conversations with other people, learning information through those conversations here. Definitely getting a sense of social media and media in general. So take that as it resonates. I don't know how much you can actually get factually from any media these days. Feels like everybody's biased, although I think they always were, but whatever. With the Four of Pentacles here, this is a solid foundation. So all the information that you're taking in is really helping to solidify your foundation, really understand the inner workings of you. It feels like there's been a piece that was almost dormant about you. And now this is what's been awakened recently. And this is what's continuing to awaken and aliven and just really inspire you. Something really significant about this. So whatever information that you're taking in, really absorb it and digest it. With the Three of Wands, I'm getting the Ten of Cups. So long-term emotional fulfillment here, that Ten of Cups energy, again, could be marriage if that's what you're looking for. This is going to take time to unfold. This isn't going to happen overnight. There's this need to be patient, but you're taking all the right steps. This is the path that you're on right now. I know I said in other readings, if you don't like where this is going, you can make different decisions, but this seems to be, you're on the right path. You're making the right decisions. Whatever led to now, these are the choices that you've made and you've put yourself on a better path. So this is the reading for Thursday. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.